In today's video, I'll be showing you how to set up your very own website using WordPress and Elementor. So I'll be walking you through step by step on how to pick the right plugins, the right themes, the right settings, as well as picking out the right hosting for your website as well. And this will be a very beginner friendly tutorial. So if you are a beginner using either WordPress or Elementor, this will be the perfect video for you to watch. So make sure you watch the whole video throughout in order to understand everything you need to know about your new WordPress website. But with that being said, let's just jump into this tutorial and hopefully you guys enjoy. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to set up your very own website using WordPress and Elementor, and this will be a step-by-step tutorial from where you are able to go from an absolute beginner on using both WordPress and Elementor, and by the end of this video, you'll be a complete expert and have your very own website up and running. So the very first thing you want to do is make sure you go to the very top link down in the description. And if you don't already have a WordPress hosting for your website, WordPress hosting is something that you will need in order to have somewhere where your website will be managed. There are a bunch of different WordPress hosting out there. The one that I do recommend is going to be temple.io. This will be linked down in the description so you can follow along this tutorial easily. But no matter what kind of WordPress hosting you're using, the tutorial should be fairly similar if you skip the hosting part. So I will probably add on the screen right now where you can skip to in order to skip the part where we go through the hosting settings, and then you can skip right to the Elementor part of the video. But starting off, the very first thing you should do is just go ahead and go to temple.io. Once you're on the website, you're able to click on start for free, where you get a 14-day free trial on temple.io, and then from there out you can pay about, I think it's $10 or $20 a month for your WordPress website. What's beneficial about temple.io is that it's hosted on the Google Cloud platform, which ensures that you have the best possible website speed on your website as well. Once you're on the website, what you want to go ahead and do is just go ahead and click on start for free, and then you sign up and create your very own account. In my case, I have already signed up for an account, so I'll just open it up right here. Once you've created an account, this is the first screen you will see, which can say welcome to Temple Control Panel. From here, you can choose to either migrate a website that you already have, but in case you don't already have a website, I would recommend you to just click on create a website now. Once you have clicked on create a new website, you can choose the new website name. In this case, I'm just going to put YouTube test. You will then also have the option to choose the website location, and if you have no idea where your users will come from, I would just recommend you to pick the website location that is closest to your location. In my case, this is going to be London, so let's just go ahead and click London right here. And then once we have selected our website location, we can just go ahead and click on continue. Then once you've clicked on continue, the website is just going to start setting up the process, and this can take up to 5 minutes, so just grab a coffee and wait until the website is up and running. Once your website is done, you'll see this screen right here which says website creation complete. So what we want to do now is just go ahead and click on continue. Once you click on continue, you will open a temple.io control panel. So this is just the control panel for temple.io, where you can manage all of your different websites, your domains, your email, file access, and so on. But what's going to be important from here is that we want to make sure that we go into our WordPress admin. So what we can do is just go ahead and click on the WordPress admin link down here, and then you will open up this little screen right here, which can require a login. So if we just go back to the tab where we have temple.io, you'll see that you have your username right here, and then as well as your password. So just make sure you put the password and the username in here, and then you can log into your WordPress panel. Once that is all done, you will have the WordPress panel open. So the WordPress panel is essentially going to be where you manage everything on your WordPress website. But as we're going to go through the Elementor side of things in this tutorial, what we're just going to go ahead and do is to begin by visiting our website. So I'm just going to open our website here so you can get an idea on how our website currently looks. So this is how our live website at the moment is looking like. We have our title at the top, it says YouTube test, and then we have our tagline, just not a WordPress website, and then our very basic WordPress very first blog post, hello world, welcome to WordPress. So this is how our website is currently looking. So first thing we want to do here is make sure we go back into the WordPress panel, and in here we'll have a few different tabs. But what you want to do from here in order to install Elementor on your website is to go ahead and click on plugins right here. Then once we've clicked on plugins, we can see all the plugins that we currently have installed on our website. Some of these are going to come with temple.io, and some of them are just going to be pre-installed with WordPress. But we don't have Elementor here at the moment, so what we want to make sure we do do is that we click on add new plugins here at the top. Once we have clicked on add new plugins, we can either upload the plugin right here. So if you have downloaded Elementor through their website, the link is going to be linked in the description of the video. I do appreciate if you use that link. I do get some kickback because that's going to be an affiliate link, so I do appreciate if you use that link. But if you want to use the more convenient way, which is not going to support the channel, but it's going to be more convenient for you in the end of the day, that you can go ahead and just go and search up here for Elementor. So once you've searched for Elementor, we'll see that we have a bunch of different plugins related to Elementor, but the one that is actually going to be the official one is going to be this one at the top, Elementor Website Builder. So what we can do is just go ahead and click on install now. Once the plugin has installed, we can see that it's changed to activate right here. So we can go ahead and click on activate as well. And then you'll open up this window right here. It says welcome to Elementor. Getting started. You're not going to have to watch this video because you're watching this video right now. What you can do, go ahead and do is just go ahead and click on closing down this window right here. And the next step that we want to make sure we do is install a basic theme on the website that manage Elementor well. So how we can do this is by going to appearances, and then we'll have themes. So if you go under themes, we can see the themes that we currently have on our website, and these are going to be the WordPress basic themes. But what we want to do here is that we want to go ahead, as before, click on add new, and then you can either upload the theme that I'm going to recommend you right now, and it's also going to be linked down in the description. So if you want to use a more convenient way, you can also go to the search theme right here. Either way will work just fine. So if you go to search theme right here, we can search for Astra. And once we have searched for Astra, we will see this theme right here. So what we want to do is just make sure we click on install, and it's going to install the theme for us. And once that is installed, we can also go ahead and click on activate on this one as well. So what we want to do now is just go ahead and click on the get started button. We'll see at the top right here. So let's go ahead and click on get started. That's just going to activate for us real quick. And once that has activated, we'll see this page right here which says select the page builder we want to use for our website. In this case, we want to use Elementor, so we can just go ahead and click on Elementor straight away. And that will actually have some pre-made themes that we can actually install to our website as well. So in this case, some of these are going to be the paid version. So if you want to get the paid version of the Astra theme, you can go ahead and get the paid version. In here, you'll have some free options as well. So if you have a very limited budget for this, I do recommend you to look through some of the free templates that we have within Astra right here. So in this case, I do like this one that we have here, Learn-Academy. So what I'm going to do is just click on this theme right here, or this template, and it's going to be some sort of a course selling website. So you can look through some of the pages that we'll have within this template itself. You'll have all courses page and about us page, as well as a contact page right here. If you're happy with the template that you found, you can import this to your website. But also do remember that even if this template is about courses, we can of course change the content, the images, and the icons within this theme. So it doesn't have to be a website specifically made around courses. This template could be whatever we want to make it into. But I'm happy with this template right here. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and click on import complete site at the bottom right here. And then we're just going to go ahead and click on skip and import. Then we also have the one last step. And right here, we're just going to go ahead and click next as well. Actually, never mind. We do have to fill this in. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on expert. And then I'm just building it for myself in this case. And then we can go ahead and click on next. Then you'll have this where you can fill out your information, but we can skip this step, so we just can go ahead and click on skip. And then this will install the rest of the plugins that we'll need for this specific template. So that's going to be all functional with the website that we're building. So let's just go ahead and wait until all of this is completed importing as well. Once all of that is done, we can go ahead and click on view site in order to see how our website currently looks like. And already we do have a website that looks very professional in my opinion. We do have some things in here that we have to change, obviously the content and whatever is on these pages, but we do have a fully functional website at this point. So if I do go back to the tab or second tab that we have open right here, we can go ahead and click on close in order to close down this. And what we want to do now is just go back into our pages that we have right here. So in pages, we'll have all of the pages that we currently have on our website. You can see that we have some pages that was imported from the template as well. Now, what we want to do now is make some changes to the website that we have. So the first thing we can do here is locate the home page of our website, which is going to be the very first page in our website itself. So if I do go into our pages, we can see all the pages that we have. And we do have one called home right here. So in order to edit this page with Elementor, all we have to do is go ahead and click on edit with Elementor right here. Once we click with edit on Elementor, we'll open up the Elementor editor as you can see right here. So what we'll have is our page here on the side, and then we do have all of the Elementor plugins and drop-ins that we have on the side. So we'll have the intersection, headings, text editor, images, buttons, videos, and so on. All of these elements are going to be drag and drop. So if I want to add a heading to our page right here, what I can do is just go ahead and drag this and drop it somewhere on our website where we want this to be located. I'm going to go ahead and drag it back, and this will work the same across all of the different components that we have in here as well. If I want to add a button somewhere, I can go ahead and drag it and drop it somewhere. Same with spacer, icon, VP forms, Google Maps, divider, video, images. And then we have some pro section here. So if you do get the pro version of Elementor, you will get these additional features as well, such as the post, portfolio, forms, gallery, login, sliders, and so on. And if we keep scrolling down, we'll also have the other ones, which are going to be image box, icon box, image carousel, star ratings, basic gallery, icon list, and many more features that come with Elementor, which makes it super basic and easy for you to actually make the changes that you want for your website. And when it comes to the pro version, it's not necessary if you're just making a basic website, but if you do want some special features, I definitely do recommend you to get the pro version of Elementor as well. But starting off with Elementor, we're just going to walk through the basic ways of changing things on your website. As you can see, we already have some elements on our page that we have on the side right here, and everything that you hover over, you're going to be able to edit each and everything that you have on your page. So if I go ahead and click on this element right here, you can see that we also update what we have on the side as well, which is going to be the settings for this specific element. So we can see that we have our title and description here at the top. So if I want to change the text right here, I can do so. So learn from industry experts. Maybe I want to change this to, we'll also have the short description down here as well. So if I want to go ahead and change this description or maybe make it longer, I can add some additional content in here as well. We do have the option to add an image up here as well. If I want to add an image, I have the option to add a link, and this will work the same across any other element as well. So if I click on the button, we'll have the button settings as well. We'll have it for the icons up here as well. So if I want to change the icon that we have, everything is just going to be very simple to actually change. So you can go ahead and change everything as you want to. Then if we want to go ahead and add new sections to our website, we can go ahead and click on the plus sign here at the top. Once you click on that plus sign, we can see that we have a plus sign, which is if you want to make the sections yourself. Or you can also add the saved ones which you previously done, or templates that already are included with Elementor. And then we also have the starter template with Astra as well. In this case, we want to click on the gray icon in the middle. Once we click on the gray icon in the middle, we'll have some additional pages and sections that we can import directly from Elementor as well. As before, this will have some pro options as well, but you do have some free options in case you find something that you want to use. In here, you'll also have my template, so in case you saved anything, you'll have this saved in here. And then finally, we have the block section. Then finally, we'll have blocks. Blocks are essentially going to be small sections that you can add directly to your website. In here, we'll also have some pro versions, but we'll also have some free options as well. So if you find something that you want to include to your website and maybe make some changes in terms of the sign weights, you can do so as well. And in order to insert this to your specific page, what you would do is just go ahead and click on the insert button right here. And once you have done that, you will have to click on get started right here to create an account with Elementor in order to import this section to your website. In this case, I'm not going to go ahead and go through that process, but if you want to do so, it's very straightforward to just go ahead and click on get started. Once you're happy with the changes that you've made to your website, I would recommend you to just go ahead and click on update here at the button, and that's going to publish the changes that you made to the website live. And as you can see, all the changes that we made are live. So we'll update the title, we added some additional content, and we didn't make a major changes to the layout itself, but we do have a functional website at this point. So if you want to go ahead and make the final changes, updating all of the content, maybe changing the images that we have here in the background and the image here on the person, just go ahead and make those final changes, and then the website itself will be your own. You can change the color, maybe the fonts on your website. And once all the changes are live, you can just publish your website. Make sure you get a full premium domain. So maybe your business and then .com instead of having the free domain provided by Temple. But once all of your changes are live, your website is ready to go and you can go ahead and start creating new content for your users. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like down below. And if you didn't like the video, leave a dislike. If you do have any questions about how to set up your new WordPress or Elementor website, make sure you leave it in the comments down below, as I try to answer as many comments as I can. And if you don't get a response, make sure you join the Discord channel, which is also going to be linked in the video description down below. With that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.